plan on getting into it, but what ended up drawing my attention, right? What ended up, tickling my fucking fancy was this anime that my girl actually ended up recommending. And, she was like, this is really good. You really should check it out. And as soon as I saw the thumbnail and shit and the title, My Love Story, I knew it was going to be a slice of life anime. And yeah, if you guys know me, I'm a shonen dude, seinen dude all day. The stuff that's marketed towards me, I'm typically ready to watch. Like, I like to get my drama and shit out with lasers and goddamn zombies and motherfucking sides that are talking people, There's so many different things that I'm into, but one of them is definitely not slice of life. The closest thing that I come to watching slice of life animes is like harem animes, which is like, because the cast is mostly women, you have to kind of deal with some of these like cute moments, these like tender looks, and these cooking episodes, or the ever so treasured beach episode, and that's the closest I'd gotten to anything that was like female centric outside of like things like Kill la Kill. But can you really count Kill la Kill? It's all about like fiber textures and shit like that on young teenage girls and shit. Like it's not necessarily anything that you could classify as a slice of life. And shit, since I'm still a 14-year-old boy in the brain, like I was like, I don't want to watch motherfuckers live their regular life. Like why the shit do I want to watch somebody's underdog story, like with the tragic backstory, but the tragic backstory is the driving force of their determination and shit. Like I want to watch a nigga like be cursed and shit like that. That was the stuff that I was gravitating towards. So this week, with all my emotional state all fucked up, and her recommending this anime, I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'll sit down and watch it. So I started checking this shit out, and the thing is called My Love Story, and it's about these two boys. One boy is like a pretty hefty size, like first year high schooler dude, and the other guy's a very handsome, traditionally handsome dude. And they're both best friends, and there's kind of like a motif that they kind of play at the beginning. It's like a blue demon and a red demon, and everybody fucks with the red demon, but they don't necessarily fuck with the blue demon yet because they think he's like scary and shit. And so that was the whole setup here, is that like, that the big dude was like his counterpart friend, and he was gonna like be like the ogre of the troop, right? And that the handsome dude was gonna get all the love and shit, and then eventually he was gonna push it off. That's what I thought this shit was gonna be. As I started watching this shit, I started to really fall in love with the characters. Like the big guy Takio is this like earnest, stalwart ass dude, and throughout his entire time as a high schooler, or as a middle schooler, excuse me, he's never like gotten anybody that's been interested in him. It's always been like people that are scared of him, but he's very popular with young boys, whereas this handsome dude is always popular with the girls, but he keeps turning them all down. And then one day, like, the big dude finds out the reason he turns down, like, his friend turns down all these girls is because he's like, these girls were saying bad things about you, homie, and so I couldn't be with these girls. They're not good girls. And that was like touching. I was like, oh damn, brotherhood, that's nice. That's really cool. Slice of life. That's a dope ass concept. I got brothers, and I would never want to be with a bitch that was like talking down to my brother. And no disrespect to any women out there, but if you're talking about my brother, you a bitch. So I was like, oh damn, morals and shit. This is wholesome as fuck. Like, and so it keeps going. And next thing you know, like, the big guy meets a girl, and this girl is like, is really into him, really obviously, but the big guy's so earnest and stalwart, like he's just like dense as fuck. He doesn't even know that the girl is into his ass, and so she has to go through all this rigmarole to try to get him to notice that she's into him. But in the time frame there, the guy's like, oh, she must be into my homie, and she's just talking to me to get to my homie. So he's like, I'm gonna help you guys get together. But he actually has this moment where he's like, damn, my heart, I've never had this actual feeling here where like I feel pain in my heart because she wants to be with him in his brain, right? Like, and so that feeling inside of him like cultivates and moves, and suddenly he realizes he's really into this girl, right? And so now you got two people separated by the idea that they're not good enough or some shit. And I was like, damn, I remember what that shit is like. I know what life is like, not feeling good enough. Damn, slice of life, y'all out here hitting hard and shit. And slowly but surely, as this anime unfolds and shit, I'm fucking riveted. It's like soap opera, almost drama shit. this insane stuff that keeps happening with these characters. And to say insane, it's not really that fucking crazy. It's literally like, oh damn, is homegirl gonna ask this nigga out on a date? I hope she does. Damn, are they gonna hold hands ever? Oh wow, the suspense. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for this like adorable pink haired girl to kiss this gorilla nigga. Like, is she gonna do it? Is she too forward to go talk to him? I mean, would that be too forward? I don't know. This shit is fucking riveting. And all the dopamine and fucking adrenaline and the hype that I get from watching, you know, fucking Goku power up and shit is wrapped up in these moments, right, of watching these teens just live their fucking lives. And I'm sitting there watching like, oh my god, my heart is so happy everyone is enjoying cake. Let them eat cake. I just kept being so engrossed in this anime. I would actually really love for you guys to go check this shit out. Even if you're not in the slice of life anime, this might be the one for you. Like, go check out My Love Story on fucking Hulu. It's free if you have Hulu.